Good morning. I hope everyone is well. This morning, I would like to talk to you about limiting beliefs. I know everybody's out there with these, quotes, limiting beliefs. That seems to be a buzzword or buzzwords. But what I'm talking about is really how we put the lid on our expectations of what it is, even in salary, of what it is you'll make. When you believe your worth and value is only to this amount, you'll struggle just to rise to that amount. Years ago, I remember coming into this industry and doing well and feeling like, boy, it would really be awesome if I could make this. And when I wrote it down, I kid you not, my hand shook at the thought that I could believe I was willing, I was able, or worthy, I should say, of earning that. And I did. And then it came to the next level, and it was the same, not as prevalent or as dominant, but it was still there. That fear of, am I being too bold? Am I being prideful? Is this really true? Like I could really get to that point? Please understand, if you have put in the work, the drive, the focus, the determination to achieve a certain level, do not sabotage yourself by thinking maybe it's not enough. Women have a tendency, and this is what I've seen in my experiences, and if I'm wrong, and maybe there's some bold woman out there that has something totally opposite, I give you credit. I have seen and witnessed that a lot of women, when they apply, let's say, for a job, will look at the qualifications, and if they are 95 to 99%, have 95 to 95% of those qualifications, they will feel they are deserving to even just apply. Men will look at that position and say 50%, good enough. I kid you not. They will be bold and they will go after it and risk. And I think that's the four-letter word that we are concerned with at times, is the risk. What if I risk looking foolish? What if I risk and somebody asks me a question and I don't know the answer? What if I risk? Let me tell you something. You're taking a greater risk not doing it, because in the action is where you risk, you fail, you learn, you do it again, you risk. The risk is what's necessary. The action is what's necessary, because when you take the action, and let me tell you, when I first started in building materials, I knew nothing. I'm telling you, nothing. I would have to go to different stores to educate myself. I would spend my mornings, I'm serious, spend my mornings on my face praying, God help me, I know nothing about this, and you thrust me into this position, and I want to do well with it. I need your help. And then I was a sponge. I mean, when I went to work, if people were there that knew more than I did, which were majority of them, I was listening and asking questions and listening and absorbing and taking in. And people saw that the interest was there for me, because I remember my boss looking at me one time and he said, I have never seen anyone focus on me so much when I speak. And I said, I understand. You know what? I'm not going to fail. I will succeed. I'm going to succeed at this. And I was determined that failure was not an option. Are you determined? Are you determined that failure is not an option? That success is the only option you will settle for? We have to measure and weigh and really ask ourselves those questions. What am I settling for? Is this good enough? Or do I want better? We can do this when we feel the need that is inside our heart, that desire that's there. You go after it and don't stop. I don't care what obstacle gets in your way. I don't care what person has an opinion. I don't care. You don't stop until you see the result you want. Not what the world wants for you, what you want. Have a great day, and please, if you have this desire in your heart, click the link below and let's talk, because you know, I have found with my own self, the mentors that I have had, I got to the places where they were because I gravitated and looked towards the people that had it, that went through the fire, if you will, and came out the other side. Come with me, and let's get you to the other side. Take care.